riding camels, bro. I was so nervous, bro. I did not want to get on that camel, and here go Ari. You getting on this camel. I'm up all high and big, and like, if this thing buck, my big tail falling off, like.
All right, come on, let's get started. All right. Hey, family. We get paid to read these books. Formal education will pay you a living, but self-education will pay you a fortune. And that's what we're doing with these books. Ooh, 10 pages a day. I've been reading 10 pages a day, no days off, probably a decade or more, if I don't know how long. Absolutely, positively, I can't think of starting my day any other way. All right, let's get into it. So this is, and I'm saying at least 10 pages a day. Could be a whole lot more, but at least 10. All right, now we still in, not the last chapter of the book. Well, I'm going back to friendship because the last chapter of the book, he's talking about actually leaving coaching. So let's talking about why he's still coaching a little bit. All right, now he's over here, and this is, he's talking about Jim Valvano. Jim Valvano, he was the coach at NC State that got cancer and died, and he spent a lot of time with him because he was at Duke Medical Center. And Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K, would go meet him every day while he's dying. So, people that's dying, they just giving you, like, they speaking from their heart, like, amazing lessons. So he says, Jim was alternately quiet and incoherent. Then he started shaking a little bit, and suddenly it was all over. I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. Teammates, I've never been in a room with somebody when they passed away. I've never been in a room, and I can't imagine. I don't know. It never happened to me. Even though everybody was expecting it, because obviously he had been sick for a while, a part of me would not accept the fact that Jim was going to die. I guess it has to do with being a coach. We never think about losing. We always feel we're going to win, especially if a person has the will to win. And Jim certainly had that will, but he was suffering. He really took a beating during those final months. I just kept thinking, he's too young. He's got too much to give. This can't happen. Teammates, my insight from that point is, he said, if you're a coach, true coaches always think they're going to win. True coaches is just got to have a will to win. True coaches have a will to win. Teammates, that is huge. That's what we get paid big money for. The influence, the leadership, the gathering the people, the casting the vision, to the accountability, the inspiration, growing the confidence, growing the skills, growing the volume, the collective confidence. Whew! I love this stuff, man. All right, number 2. Now he's going on that. This is the afternoon Jim Valvano died. So now Mike Krzyzewski is walking across Duke's campus from the medical center back to his office. And teammates, Duke University has a beautiful campus, by the way. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a great place to visit. We played Duke's golf course several times. Duke has a beautiful campus. So I'm picturing him walking across campus. It was a beautiful spring day. The sun was shining, the trees were budding, flowers were blooming, birds were chirping, and squirrels was running around. You got to see Duke's campus to even appreciate what he's saying. It is picturesque. Birds were chirping and squirrels were running around. It was a day fitting for the memory of Jim Valvano, full of life, full of joy, full of beauty. On that stroll, I started thinking about things that there are no answers for. Why did it happen to Jim and not me? Same age, same type of background, same profession, so many similarities. Why him and not me? I guess that's where faith has to come in. I had no answers, so I said a prayer for my friend and for me. Please God, have him with you. Protect him now that his pain is over, and give me a better insight into what I'm doing, so that I'll understand that there will be a final day with my family, and that before that final day, can we have as much life and as much togetherness as we possibly can. Teammates, keeping this, so my insight from that, keeping your family together is a priority. Has to be your priority. Teammates, keeping your family together. Because when the party is over, the family stays. I saw that on something the other day. Because you have events, you have all kind of people and stuff, but when the party is over, your real family, they're not necessarily blood family, the real family, they stay. They the one that's helping you clean up when the party is over. And like our son's birthday is coming up. He's 26. We going flying to North Carolina. We got a family coming all from all over to meet us at a restaurant. We're going to go out. They done came up with a color theme and all that kind of stuff. Teammates, I can't, I'm just telling you about me. Where I'm from, buying a plane ticket, flying all the way across the country just to have dinner on your son's birthday. I love that. I love that. I work every day so I can do that. What are you doing? All right, number 3. He said, now this is the last point. Well, we got one more day. It's 31 days in August. So we got one more day left with Coach K. All right. So then he go on and on. This is still at the same stuff. He says, I didn't do it right. So this is Jim Valvano talking to Coach K. He said, I didn't do it right, he said, referring to the fact that he spent too much time trying to achieve and too little time taking care of himself and his family. I was really wrong. Don't screw it up, Mike. Another statement he made was, and listen to this, a person really doesn't become whole until he becomes a part of something that's bigger than himself. Sometimes when I think of those remarks, I just want to take my family and go back to the old neighborhood in Chicago. Teammates, and this is my point. He says a person really doesn't become whole until he becomes a part of something that's bigger than himself. Winning is inspirational. And you can't buy that. It's the fun, the joy, the going after something. Like us going for our $1 million ring is so exciting because of the energy, the buy-in, the love that is going to just come from that. And so many other people going to be inspired to go do the same thing. I love you guys. We're going to run this prayer again tomorrow. We get paid to read these books.